Bar critics, we know the culture.
You know we do. All right, listen, man. This y'all know how we do on Bar Critics, man. We get a lot of guests. We get a lot of guests up here, man. We get a lot of people to call in and chop it up with us, man. But this time, man, this is a first for us, man. This is our first guest from BullPen Battle League. He one of John and Don's top shotters, man. He done battled a bunch of big names. I'm gonna list off a few: Fonzie, Riggz Belvy, Street Him, Blue Easy, None, Bad News, Gutter, Clips, Myers, Cortez. Come on, man. We got Riggz on the jack, man. Riggz, what's up, bro?
Salute. How y'all fellas doing?
We good, man.
Bro, how you doing, man?
Appreciate.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming up here, man.
Oh yeah, that's most definitely.
Definitely, man. We definitely appreciate that, Riggz.
All right, I'm here to show love to the culture.
That's right. That's how we do out here, man. Let's go ahead and get it started. What was your last battle you had, Riggz?
Solid Clips.
Clips. Okay. Yeah. Get into that. Give us some insight on that. How you feel about that? We got it going. We got it going your way because niggas wasn't feeling the mannequin challenge.
I mean, in the building, the mannequin challenge was crazy though. I ain't gonna flex on it was crazy.
Oh, it was crazy.
It was crazy in the building. Like I was like, damn, I should have thought of that. That was one of the moments when wow, I ain't think of that. I mean, but it was definitely a good battle. I salute Chris for taking the time to, give me that time to battle. And a lot of people on his staff would have easily said no, and it wouldn't have been no ducking. It's just been like, who is he compared to Clips? You know what I'm saying? Look at all the work Clips been putting in for all this time. So for him to take the time to battle me I felt honored. Then on top of that, he really came with some work. You know what I mean? It wasn't the clip that the world was expected to have, but I felt like I got the best clips at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Might have been the best clips ever, but the best clips for that moment. For you to give me name flips and all kinds of stuff, that means you took time to write for me or prep for me, however you do. He be freestyling a lot. It was a good battle, though, but I wasn't going to play with him, though. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. It seemed like he was. He seemed like he knew. It seemed like he knew what it was when he stepped into the building. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it seemed like he took some time.
Oh yeah. I was within like the time we battled late, so late battles going into the end of the night. The crowd get weary, but we tried our best to keep them awake, keep them entertained at the same time. But it was a great battle, great turnout. Played good for the both of us. He came out and gave me a shot, and I took it. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to walk out of the thing losing. I just refused to take no L.
I know that's right.
Facts. Okay. Well, look, tell us, how long you been doing? How long you been doing the battle rap thing, man? I mean, we know, but it's for our listeners. How long you been doing this?
I started battling in 2014. I've been doing this about close to almost 5 years now. Maybe 5 years.
Who was your first battle?
This dude named Africa. That was my first battle. It was a 2 round on the spot battle. Like the dude he was supposed to battle never showed up. They didn't want to put him on too much pressure because he had rounds for that particular dude, and I just had a whole bunch of bars niggling through my head and verses here and there, so it was just like, he wanted to rap, so I forget it. So, shout out to my man C-Dub that ran RBC. He just put us on stage. We only did it for 2 rounds. We did a quick 2 round, and I'm like, I can do this. And no turning back.
Let niggas know what RBC is for them. For people that don't know, let niggas know who RBC is. I know who it is, but
RBC is a league that founded me, Raleigh Streets, Bad News, T-Top, Riggz, Slick, Chitty Bang, all of these Carolina killers that for real right now that made it to smack and open up the doors and, you know what I mean, salute to the league that's out there, Carolina doing their thing now. No shade to y'all, but, you know what I mean, hands down, all these folks like Riggz and the T-Tops and the Bad News and as well as myself, you know, that's really putting on, you know what I mean, that folks look at like been doing it for so long for Carolina. We all came from RBC. I mean,
yeah, and then where they about? Where's RBC battle at? Just let niggas know, cause we from Carolina, my niggas, so we like to talk our shit.
Oh yeah, RBC started in Rocky Mount.
There you go.
And, Rocky Mount, okay.
Rocky Mount, that's where RBC started in. Fresh in Rocky Mount. I battled one time in Rocky Mount. That's when I battled Bad News. But, you know, it kind of turned into in a good way, it turned into a 252 versus 919 thing. You know what I mean? The top tiers in Rocky Mount, which include R Hood, Bad News, KO, D Flames, Chitty Bang, QA. I could name them for days. Like, these are my bros. You see what I'm saying? Like, these ain't no regular dudes that I just, like, I grew with these dudes in my rap career. You see what I'm saying? My battle career. I grew with them. I could still reach out to any one of them to this day and spar it out with them, check on and see how they're doing. Like, it was really like a family, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like the average league when a dude make it big and go to another platform. They don't hear from that league no more. Like, I can still reach out to Doug and anybody in that league and still chop it up with them like we just seen each other yesterday. Like, this is as a family. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rock with BullPen so much, because it's like a family. We got our ups and downs, but we always unite when it's time to. RBC is that league. Like, I love that league.
Right. Carolina shit, man.
Carolina shit. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do at Bar Critics. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do at Bar Critics. We're trying to get this Carolina shit popping, you know, because it's a lot of our people are making big noise, and like you said, have been making big noise for a long time. It's just, you know, that's what we're trying to do on our end. Get this shit out there and get it to the people.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, I mean, we work hard to get the recognition that we deserve, and we're still grinding for it. You know, you got leagues in Carolina that got some killers on their leagues and not being recognized, and the time will come. Trust me. We was getting the whole state of Carolina was getting slept on. Like, they would have taken the Riggz, the Tops, none of us seriously. Like, we had to go out of state and start killing everything. I mean, we took over Spit That Heat. Carolina took over Spit That Heat. The best killers in 2013 or 14 was straight Carolina niggas. Let's be honest about it. The number one killers in Spit That Heat was all Carolina. I mean, and then everybody else time came. We didn't shut them down. We just came and let it be known, like, you really want to know where the killer's at? Start going up 85. Stop playing with me. You see what I'm saying? Come up 85 and see what we about. And we started coming up 85 and started seeing it's a different world in Carolina. We breathe different out here with this battle rap shit.
Facts.
I still got a lot more to prove. I mean, still work to put in.
Now, see how URL's doing New York versus DMV. They need to do that New York versus North Carolina. I think they went to the DMV first, because I know the niggas get shut the fuck out. Not to be like that, but real shit, yo. But the New York versus North Carolina, that shit.
Oh, man.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it a million. Like, the New York versus DMV was honestly a better move than New York versus Carolina, for the simple fact DMV really they buzzing right now. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking at it as a marketing strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They popping with the twerks and the riders and the Jack Boy Mains, and, you know, salute to all of them. Matter of fact, they all killing right now. They all doing. I heard Jack Boy and Ryder got busy. I mean,
that's what I heard too.
You know what I mean?
We heard the same thing.
So, you know, it's a different look, but if you want to keep it a million, it to me personally, it doesn't make sense to do a New York versus Carolina when the top tiers is clicking up with New York squad.
New York
niggas.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That throws off the whole gesture. Like, how? I mean, we got you on our team. How are you gonna go against us? Like, kind of look shady.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Which not saying that they are, because they definitely not, but how can you do what New York? I mean, the idea is great. I feel like we'll smoke anyone in New York do. They all rap the same. Memphis and Carolina rap the same. I mean, but to set it up, and you know you're going to have certain names on that list, and it's like, he can't battle because he's running with that squad, and he can't battle because he's running with that squad. Like, man, so our list start getting
we could pick 5. We could pick 5 without picking the niggas that clicked up, though. I think.
That's factors. We can.
That's
but the question is, are you confident in it? Like you would give the ones that clicked up with.
See, yeah. See, because we sure could use them.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's like you can go without them, but let's be honest, they play a major part on that list. We can still play the game, but can we win the game now? You know what I mean?
True. That's true.
You don't take LeBron and Kyrie out. You don't take LeBron and Kyrie out for the first 3 quarters of the game and expect them to drop 40 apiece in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? At the last leg, when we already, you know what I mean, might be down, might be up. You never know, but it don't make sense to throw your best players at the last moment. You know what I'm saying? You want them to start off and get the momentum going, but you know what I mean? Is they needed? Yeah. Do we have enough? Yeah. It's just you got to pick that roster right. You know what I mean?
We got enough. They just have to. They have to just bow down out the whole shit. To be honest with you, they just couldn't compete and just be a wash. And we take our 5 versus their 5. I don't know who their 5 would be though. To be honest, if we're including their PGs and everything, and now see, I'm gonna get off of that. We go to the next because I don't want to sound like a hater and shit. So.
listen, Riggz.
That's real though. That's real because a lot of people don't
that's
take
real
honest
shit.
comments no more. When you tell a person how you really feel, the first thing that comes to their mind if it's a disagreement is, my man hating. I'm not hating. I'm just being honest with you, bro. Like that's what a real friend or a real person will do. Like you lost the battle, or you're not that nice, or you need to work on this, that, and the third. Instead of you take it in as good criticism and step your game up, the first thing anybody would want to call you is a hater. That's why I say hate is the new honesty these days. I'd rather you call me a hater than I never lied to you.
That's a hashtag right there. Fact.
When you start being honest with somebody, you become a hater. That's just factual. When you start being dead honest with a nigga, you're the biggest hater in the game now because you won't lie to him. You know what I'm saying? So when the next time you give a person an honest opinion and he go on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram and say, my man such and so from Bar Critic hating, tell him thank you, my nigga. At least I ain't lying to you, God. You know what I mean? Let your friends lie to you. I'm going to keep it honest with you. So if I'm a hater for being honest with you, I wear that. You know what I'm saying?
Talk that shit, my nigga.
I'm the most criticized person in Carolina.
Talk that shit, my nigga.
All right.
They hate me, but they love me.
Yo, so we were just talking about the leagues and whatnot. So we've been watching BullPen grow, and you obviously are one of the faces of the league. What's the difference between BullPen and the other leagues? And how your opinion, you know what I'm saying, like the difference that you see and you feel, because I mean you got some insight because you've been there and you've been to different events and whatnot. So
I mean the difference between BullPen and any other league that's out there active as of right now is that we still remain to show hunger in every battle. Even the top tiers that's in BullPen, like right now, it's not a battle that I've been on in BullPen that I ain't showed you hunger. That News ain't showed you hunger. That Loso ain't showed you hunger. PC ain't showed you hunger. I can go on and on. Fred came, showed you hunger. C Flames showed you hunger. 3 Hymns, I can go for days with, and it's way more names to carry on. It's just that when you go to those particular leagues, no shade to them other leagues, it's a different platform. Once they call you a top tier up there, you instantly feel like you don't have to put in that much work. You know what I'm saying? And it shows in their battle. You see what I'm saying? Like it ain't just their attitude. It's how they carry themselves in their battle. But in BullPen, I can say I'm comfortable. Like comfortable in the bullpen. Like, nobody rattled me yet. Nobody made me feel uncomfortable. And I could tell everybody, like, I don't want to battle you. You're not worth it. I can talk hockey all day. But when I do decide to take a battle, you're going to see a totally different animal in the ring because I'm back hungry again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just not in there rapping because I know I'm a top tier. I'm still proving why I'm a top tier. You know what I'm saying? So my hunger's still there. So to sum it up, Bullpen still got hunger in every single battle that they put out, every card that they put together, every venue that they put out. It's from beginning to end, it's intense. It's hunger. And you can look at a lot of battles now and be like, I don't even want to see this two purple battle because I know they're not going to take it seriously. You dig what I'm saying? But
that's the fact.
If you snatch two names out of bullpen and see a bullpen call go down, you ain't never got to question that they're going to bring their best game that night. You know what I'm saying? Because it's inedible. It's needed. If you don't have no hunger in bullpen, you're going to lose every time. That's a fact.
Okay.
You better get hungry. Starve yourself. Do something. But if you go in there comfortable, you're going to die.
Like I said, starve yourself. Do something.
Hey, look.
What's your next shit?
Go ahead.
I know you got something cooking up. What's your next shit?
It's in the works right now. Can't really.
You got a time frame? You can't.
We got a call coming up next month, if I'm not mistaken. But John ain't give me that call yet. When John give me that call, I get to work. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need a lot of time.
Who you got lined up in your sights? Who you want? Like somebody, just you could just name somebody that you know would challenge your pen game.
Challenge my pen game? I'll give you a top tier name, and then I'll give you a up and coming name that's in the same position.
Okay.
Most folks call out top tiers, but I salute everybody that's doing it. Like, I personally feel like it's between Tayshawn or Rum Nitty. I gotta smoke one of them. They in a different type of bag, especially Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty in a different type of bag, and I feel like I know I can beat Rum Nitty. That's it. There's nowhere around it. I know I can beat him. Between Rum Nitty, JC, or Tayshawn, them three. Yeah, them three.
Rum
right
Nitty
there,
and JC. I like those two.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I see them battle, I never get let down. You know what I'm saying? They never get comfortable. They still show hunger. That's why I say them three right there is a definite, like, I rock with them three. But on the up-and-coming level, I got to think hard on that one. But first name come to mind will be, I want to say, I got to give it a Ryder. Ryder dope, man. Ryder dope.
Yeah.
Like, out of all of them, out of all the new up and comers and the dudes that's doing their thing and getting to that next level and pushing to get their recognition, I feel like Ryder be the one that me and Ryder lock in. It'll be Roller. Me and Roller.
Roller would be fire too. You talking about out of VA?
Roller's a legend out there in VA. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Roller,
that would be fire right there. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of people that I respect their pen, like, from the get-go. I think that Ryder's dope. Me and Ryder would be crazy. I think me and Roller would be crazy. Them the two that come to my mind instantly, like when I hear somebody say, who would I pick coming up, like that's on a come up like me? It got to be between Ryder and Roller. Them two dudes they're crazy. I like Roller's style. Like, Roller's style, it's his. It don't belong to nobody but him. He don't remind you of nobody. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to be we're going to stand out. Either or.
Let me ask you this though, Riggz. Out of the two that you just named between Ryder and Roller, like, Roller, you could probably get Roller on bullpen, right? How does that work with you? And how does bullpen work? Do you have to just battle with bullpen, or
Are you
No. last of my check, actually, I feel like personally, if I really, really wanted to set me and Roller up, it could have. I like talk to John and like, John, I really want to battle Roller, and it makes sense. If I could get it to make sense, because everything got to make sense. So if I can get it to make sense to Bro for whatever card it's going to be on, he'll support it. He know I'm asking for it, so he know I'm going to be in my bag. So he know if I'm going to be in my bag, Roller better be in his bag. That me knowing the Roller that I know, Roller going to be in his bag. So it's going to make, you know what I'm saying? It's just all going to fall in the hand. Now Ryder on the other hand, I can't tell. I don't know what Ryder got to go through to get on.
See, you know what Ryder got to go through. Ryder got to like get some hula hoops and shit, set them bitches on fire, jump through them shit, cartwheel.
But this ain't URL, and this ain't We Go Hard, and niggas ain't out here gassing you. I think he dope, but he get gassed though. But I think he dope. You know what I'm saying? But when you battling the bullpen, it's a fair ground. You know what I'm saying? It ain't you can't bring the whole We Go Hard staff down the street to a smack event to gas you up. You got to come back to the South, and you got to earn that respect all over again. Is your bars that dope enough to win the crowd over? Nobody realized every bullpen event is different crowds of people coming. So you might have a few fans in there, but you got to win the crowd every battle. You got to win the crowd back over again. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it ain't like you go into one event, they gas you up, and you bring your 40 people to another event just to gas you up. Nah. Come down here. Bring whoever you need to bring, but you got to win the crowd over here. Your bars got to speak. That's the thing about it. I don't do the aggressive state. You got to out-rap it. Your pen got to really be moving to beat Riggz. You can't just go in there with 40 people thinking you're just going to beat me. I'm going to out-bar you. You know what I'm saying? So you better not come in there thinking that this is a We Go Hard base and you could just rap and scheme all day, or this is smack and you could just perform and think, nah, brother, you got to do it all when you battle me and Bull. You got to do it all. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing, though.
Hold up. From him saying that, hold on. From him saying that, what he said right there, I'm gonna get back to you. For him saying that, though, just describe your style, your style of rapping, your style of battle rapping, because from what I see in it, you got a passive aggressive joint. You let the like you said, you win the crowd. Your showmanship almost like a hitman. You ain't got to be all in a nigga's face to get your point across. Just describe your style, how you do it. Aggression, schemes, bars, whatever it is that Riggz is.
It's like I'm talking to my little brother. You know how your little brother do something stupid at school, and he about to get a whooping. Like you know what I'm saying? If y'all got little brothers or little cousins, or you know, just like a male little brother or like a little cousin, they're just always acting up, and you the older cousin or you the older brother, and your mom's calls like, you better talk to him because I'm about 2 seconds away from kicking him out the house. You see what I'm saying? And it's like a conversation. You got to know when to raise your voice. You got to know when to hit him with that shoulder, when to hit him in the chest. Let him wake up like, yo, dead ass serious. You better get right, or you gonna be on your ass out here in these streets. Like, you know what I mean, you slipping up. You about to get ready to graduate. That real heart to heart conversation. That's how it is. I don't just rap. Like I rap. I'm gonna talk to you, but I'm gonna make it so entertaining to where by the time it hits on camera, you ain't realize I done had so many punches in that one round. It's like, oh man, I gotta hold on. I ain't know he said that in the building. You see what I'm saying? So my attitude in the ring is going to persona to my bars, but then when the camera loads it up, it's like, oh man, bro was talking. I ain't know he said all that. Like, I ain't caught that punch. I ain't caught that scheme. Like, that's crazy. I didn't know how he thought all of that. And I'm putting all of that in 3 rounds. But it's all bouncing right off of each other. It's like a full, just like how we talking now. It's like this. It's like a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So my style ain't really more so punchlines, and I mean, like I punch to the scheme, I scheme to the punch. I can do so many things. I play with words. but I could perform. It's all about timing. Like everybody, you know, they got their one strong point and they bleed it the whole 3 rounds. Nah, like everything gets shared fairly with me. You want punchlines, I give you punchlines. You want schemes, how about I put them both together? You want wordplay, I throw a little bit of that in there. You want aggression, I give you a little bit of that. You know what I mean? But I'm just not about to stand there and sweat by raising my voice and screaming on you the whole night like I spent money on my clothes. I'm not about to sweat my clothes out because just to be a blessing for 25 minutes. Like, nah, I'm about to just beat you without breaking a sweat. If I could beat you without breaking a sweat, you wasted my time. You know what I'm saying? This is just easy for me. So, not to knock nobody else, because everybody got their format. It's just I'm watching y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching every battler that's popping, not popping, mediocre, hot, whatever. I'm watching it. And I know that whatever their strong point is, they use it every round. You know what I mean? So I don't give them a rewind only in one round. I give them a rewind. You can get a rewind randomly. I might give you one every round. I might give you one in the second round. I might give you one in the third round and not do one in the first. You know what I'm saying? You never know when you're going to get it. It's unexpected. But when you get it, it's going to be well worth the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, Showtime used to come only in the second round. Second round, you could do Showtime all the time. It got predictable. You know what I'm saying? So it's all in the it's a strategy to every battler got to have a strategy. You know what I'm saying? You can't do the same format. You can't run the 2-3 on every game and they not catch on to it and find a way to shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Every play can't be in the free zone. You got to really switch it up. So when you do hit them with the 2-3, they don't know how to stop it because they don't know when it's going to come to them. So it's just all about how you play it against your partner. It's chess. It's chess. But then it's checkers to me because I don't play chess. So when people are like, oh, you got to be super intelligent to play chess, man, I don't want to hear that. Some people can't beat me. You can't win. Some people, like people that play chess, can't play checkers. You know what I'm saying? So if you play chess and I bring you to a table where it's a checkerboard, guess who got the upper hand? Why would I force to play your game? I'm going to make you play mine. So you're going to have to adjust to me.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Everybody want to beat, you know what I mean? They want to beat their opponent by doing what their opponent does, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to do what I do, and I'm going to stand out to where you're going to feel like you're going to have to change up your style somewhere in your rounds to keep up with me because I'm electrifying. You know what I'm saying? If we both electrifying, we both winning because it's going to give off a classic now. I give everybody one round. That's the first round. You don't make it past the first round, you dead. Just that simple. I know it's going to be aired on the radio and doing their thing. I don't care who hears it. You don't make it past the first round, you dead, man. Point blank. I'm dead ass. If you don't win the first round, you might as well just walk off stage because it's only going to get worse for you.
Wow.
That's where they fall off at.
So we need to know when your next joint is.
Oh, my next joint gonna be crazy when I
Nah, cause we need to be in the building. So I need to we need to know I need to advance heads up so we can be in the building, yo. We're trying to be in the building for that joint, yo.
Oh, the best thing I could say is just stay keep your eyes open on the group. You know, John gonna drop it. I mean, I can't really give it out right now. Cause like I said,
I ain't asking
we know.
We're
gonna be on.
Yeah, we'll find out. But you know what I mean? If you want to just bless a nigga with a date, you know what I mean? So I can book a ticket in rooms and shit. That'd be you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the date, the date is what's in the air. You know what I'm saying? So. As of now, I could say Southern Crown was like about a week ago, almost 2. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even tell you, brother. I mean,
I'm gonna have to hit John up there.
I don't even know this.
I'm gonna hit John up there. I just played like 10 John joints back to back.
Yeah, we're gonna get John on the line. Hey Riggz, look, what was your best battle and why? To you, your personal best, and why?
My personal best battle to me, as a whole, I'm gonna say Riggz. Why? Because I was actually honored. To be honest with you, I was honored that Riggz wanted the battle. I mean, to me, Riggz is a legend. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, you've been putting in work, though, man. You've been putting in work.
Riggz opened up that door for people like Cortez and Cliff, and
Yeah, Riggz is like legendary sons. Grind Time Atlanta.
Fact. Yeah, that's a big name. Yeah, that's facts.
So
that's Grind Time Atlanta, my nigga.
So when Riggz agreed to battle, I was like, oh snap, Riggz agreed. That's an honor. But in the same hand of it being an honor, I knew this was my moment to where I can't allow nothing but greatness to come out. This battle is going to mean more to me than it means to him. So I got to go in. Like, my whole career is on this line now. If I lose to him, it's like I'm not ready for anything that's better. You know what I'm saying? If I lose to him, it's like I'm not ready for the next level. I'm stuck here. You know what I'm saying? So I had to come with it. So I feel like me and Riggz battle was the best battle from beginning to end. Energy, ball wise, consistency. I feel, and then Cortez, I can even add Cortez in, but I could see some flaws in me and Cortez battle amongst myself. But my best battle by far was Riggz.
Okay. Well, shit. Let me ask you this though. How did you get your name, Riggz?
It's been so long. I honestly can't even remember.
Word.
Honestly, I can't remember. I don't know. It's been so long that I had that name. Like everybody
that's like some little kid shit.
Calls me Riggz.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I had it since I was a teenager. Most folks come up with a name when they decide to start rapping, and I had this name before I even knew I could rap. That was my nickname. You know what I'm saying? So I had a whole bunch of other nicknames, or I came up with other names, but Riggz just never seemed to go away. And I came with some crazy dope names too. But I saw
all right, what was your first rap name? What was your first rap name that you gave yourself? Your first rap name?
Huh? And they always corny too. They always corny too. Huh?
Yeah, mine was like three. Remember, y'all don't remember when the three letters used to, like, everybody used to have a letter for a name?
Mm-hmm.
Mine was LMS. Like, mine was Last Man Standing. That was my first rap name.
I like that. I like that, though. I like that. That ain't bad.
And that just died out. I mean, you got LMS stars. You get older, and you get more creative. You're like, oh man, LMS ain't it. I got to change it to something else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who gave Sue Surf his name, but that's like the dopest name I've ever heard in battle rap. Ever.
Tsunami Surf is a motherfucking surfer shop in South Carolina. At Myrtle Beach, you can go to Tsunami Surf. You can go to Tsunami Surf in San Diego, California.
Give them that history. Give them that history,
surf shop, my nigga.
Hey, but
that's
see,
a surf shop, my bad.
But like my man said, though, we bar critics and we know the culture. We know this, but like my man said, though, it still is a hard name, though. That shit is tough, though.
It's all, but I definitely took pictures. In Orlando at in front of Tsunami Surf shop.
Yeah, he took that, but it's
a
hard name, though. It's a hard name. And
I'll actually phase that motherfucking picture into this shit right here when we drop it. Fuck that.
I mean, granted, I don't know too much.
No, it's a hard name, but I mean,
know the
that's some
history
surfer
behind
shit.
the name. But me personally, I never knew what Tsunami Surf was until I seen Sue Surf rap. And when I heard him and I saw his first battle, I'm like, yo, that name is crazy. Like, the most creative name that I ever heard as a battle rapper.
But see, what makes it hot though is the breakdown part of it. Sue Surf. You see what I'm saying? So
that makes it hot. Who was it? Shotgun? Who was, it was somebody? I think it was Shotgun when they was like, nigga used to rollerblade. Like you could go into Tsunami Surf skate shop and you can buy like rollerblades, fucking surfboards.
It's a hard name.
Boards. Yeah, I was just giving. I'm not being
my man,
it's a hard name. Hey, Riggz, let me bring this in real quick. You've been doing a lot. You've been, BullPen, and your name is blowing up. You've been doing like I said, we've been watching you for a long time, man. How you deal with the negative energy that you get, bro? Like, I mean, some niggas. I mean, some people just, how it is, man. For every 1,000 fans that fuck with you, you're gonna have 50 that like really hate you for no reason. How you deal with that negative energy, bro? Do you take it and flip it for yourself and use it at, how do you deal with that? The negative comments, the negative whatever. You won a battle. You killed this nigga, and niggas is still saying, nah, he dirtied you. Shit like that. How you deal with that?
Man, it don't get me wrong. It's just annoying sometimes. But, it's like it goes right back to the, when are you going to stop lying to your man? You know what I'm saying? But on the same end, it's motivation. Like, oh, you think I ain't kill you, man? Well, watch what I do to the next person. I'm gonna do worse than I did. And when that next person come and I battle that next person, that footage drop. They gonna come and they gonna give you credit. Oh yeah, you killed him. So while you just say like a chain reaction, it's like a rotation. So I killed A. All the A people want to say that I lost, and I killed B. Now, A people want to give me love, but B people want to say that I lost, and I killed C. Now, B and A people giving me love, but C, you see what I'm saying? That's how you build your fan. And after a while, A start looking at what I did to C and B and start thinking twice, like you might have killed A for real. You see what I'm saying?
Talk it out with that shit.
My consistency don't change. You know what I'm saying? So if I kill one battler, and his people say I lost by my third battle after that, the first battle going to start, you know what I mean, giving me credit for that battle that they said I lost to, because now they see that, well, he did the same thing to you, and if I say he lost to you, but I say he beat him, and he's doing the same thing with y'all three, how he didn't win to you? You see what I'm saying? So now it's like they forced to start saying, yeah, you won that battle. You know what I mean? Because the consistency of work. So when they hate on me, I laugh. But you'll be amazed to know who really do the hate. But I don't call it hate. I just call it, a dislike for the fact that, they just dislike the, I mean? You get more love when you lose sometimes, actually. Nobody likes a winner all the time. Somebody likes to see you get knocked down so they can help you get back up, and they feel like they're a part of something. But if you're always winning, what is the use for them? You know what I'm saying? They like you can win so much to the point where a person even the fans gonna want to see how you act if you take a L. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't let the hate bother me because they don't write for me. They're not battling me. Y'all, it's easy for y'all to criticize and speak on a lot of stuff in my battles because you not the dude that had to stand in front of me for 3 rounds. Ask him how he feels. He ain't gonna speak as confident as you are. You know what I'm saying? So if you hate the fact that I beat your man, you should have told your man not to come half-assed. Don't blame me, blame your man. Your man came in there thinking it was sweet and got his boot smoked. Now you got to speak up for him, and now you want to say I lost. Okay, whatever. I mean, but your man ain't up here saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's it. You never really catch my opponent jumping on Facebook or any social site talking, I smoked Riggz 3 rounds. No, you didn't. It be their fans that and I'd be laughing like, so where your man at? Why your man ain't talking? He the one that I battled. Where he at? He's somewhere trying to he's trying to redeem his confidence again. You know what I mean? So the hate don't really do nothing but motivate. I mean, it's motivational.
So I know you got some music.
Honestly, I ain't recording in a minute. I'm not the average battle rapper. Like most average battle rappers, stay in the studio, stay doing songs, stay doing some type of promo or video. I ain't doing none of that in a minute. Like I ain't recorded a song since 2015.
Oh shit!
I mean,
battle rap.
Like
I know you ain't got no music.
Like I got one. I ain't got no music right now, but I mean, I'm talking myself into getting back in the lab, though, for real. Like, it's about that time. It's just, I got so much. I love battle rapping. It's so fun for me. So, I mean, I get more of a kick out of writing something new, then spit it, and then back to the drawing board. I can write a song and then perform it, then you rapping the same song over and over and over. I get bored that way. You know what I'm saying? So battle rap is more so, it's a challenge for me. I battle myself, actually. I don't battle my opponent. I'm like, oh, man, what I wrote for Charlie Clips was crazy. Oh, how did I think of that? Now I got to write something.
Yeah, talk about that, because we like to know how niggas prepare for that. Talk about that. We like to know how you prepare for certain things.
Well, how I prepare for Charlie?
Well, Charlie or anybody, because I know you prepared different for Charlie than you did, let's say, a fucking None or Bad News or Glue Easy. You prepared different for Charlie. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. It depends on the battle, and I'm gonna use those three names: None, Bad News, and Glue. And what nobody realized when I got prepared for News, it was more so. He was a top tier in RBC, and I felt like he couldn't outbar me. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna outbar him. Like being Rocky Mount, that's his home area. That's his backyard. I'm only rapping for the camera. I'm going to outbar this man. Anybody listen to that battle or watch it? They didn't just listen, but if you watch that battle, you listen to the structure of the bar for bar. I was smoking the. You know what I'm saying? Back to back, like he could have the best punches of our battle will come from me. You know what I'm saying? To prepare for None, it was more so we both did our PGs the month before. He battled D Flames. I battled Av. Me and Av battle never dropped. And they was vibing off of None. They feel like None was the next thing coming out of Carolina. So I feel like I'm going to have to remind them who actually is the best thing in Carolina. So that was my preparation for that battle. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Glue, we keep it a million. I wrote them out. Like, okay, say for instance, me and Glue had to battle on the 15th or the 20th. You see what I'm saying? The 20th of this, like, say it's the first of the year. We got a battle on the 20th of January. We got booked on the 1st. I literally didn't write for Glue until the 15th, like the 12th or the 15th of that month. Like I wrote my round for Glue in a day. No serious preparation because I knew, not taking nothing away from Glue now, because Glue is in URL doing his numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Glue wasn't really one of them battles where I felt like I had to go on my bag. But I was like, I'm just going to battle him just to shut his team up. Like, none of y'all better than me. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make an example out of your man, and then I'm going to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. I made an example out of Glue in front of his team, on his lead, and I got up out of there.
Yep. Yep.
No debate. Like, nobody knows that me and Glue battle because I just truly feel like that's just one of them battles that he don't want to promote because of the aspect of how the outcome.
Yeah, nobody talks about that.
You know what I mean?
Facts. Nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about it because it's not something that he didn't look good in that battle. If he would have looked good in that battle, he probably would have shared it somehow.
And that's facts what you're talking. So so with saying that, then let me segue into something else. So then, if BullPen went to judge battles, How do you feel about that? Would you participate? How do you feel about that? And let me give you a prefix, because before we had Swave on, and Swave was basically on some shit like you said. Sometimes, you know, these battle rappers with their egos, sometimes niggas need to hear that they lost. You see what I'm saying? Period. Point blank, no debate. Sometimes a nigga need to hear that he lost to keep this shit moving and keep it pushing, because we can debate all day. So how do you feel about if BullPen went to judge battles or any league or something? Let's just say it all went to judge battles. How would you feel about that? Judge battles.
If now it all starts. First of all, I agree with Sway. Salute to the big bro. I don't know him, but he definitely has
salute to Sway.
A mark in battle rap. Salute to Sway. He definitely got a mark. I think Sway one of the dopest dudes too. That's been slept on.
Oh yeah, fact.
He gets his credit. We'll get into that, but sometimes judge battles are needed, though. But you need to get unbiased judges to where they're gonna look at every aspect of the battle and not care for what the winner or the loser of that battle got to say. Because some people will give you the win because they don't want to hear the criticism from the fans, and if they have a thick skin to where they don't care how you feel, this is just how I call it, then some people do need judge battles. You know what I'm saying? Would I get into a judge battle? Yeah, most definitely. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's for the competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basketball is competition. Everything got stats. You know what I mean? Boxing, everything got stats except for battle rappers. Everything got a stat except for battle rappers. Name another sport that could just randomly pick up battle and go on with their business and don't have no break. All you got is wins and losses, but your wins and losses is all opinionated. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could say Sway 7 is clearly undefeated, and the next man could say, nah, he lost to such and so and such and so. You know what I'm saying?
It's all debatable.
It's all debatable. Battle rap is just strictly debatable, but if it starts really taking clear L's and clear wins, a lot of dudes want to be top tiers right now. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
They fans keep them alive.
Almanac, there you go.
Ooh.
Nope.
Facts.
Hey,
would
you? Plus, when I asked Wave, are you willing to put your money on it? That's the key, though. When niggas is like, niggas will do judge battles and be like, but I still got my deposit in my second half, though, right?
You right.
Nah.
I should have put that in there. Yeah, like Verb and Gems. Yeah, we talked about that. Explain that to him, how we talked about that, how we think the system should be set up.
No, I mean, just I mean, I know there's a good 5 people that we could all come as a consensus come to agreement in the battle rap community. Like, these can be the judges. I know like Poison Pen, probably. You know what I mean? Mickey Fax, probably. You know what I mean?
All that's debatable. We're saying
that's debatable, but are you willing to put? Are you willing to
for the purse up? Put the money up. Are you for?
Are you willing to do the same preparation that you would do for a normal battle, without, but put your whole shit up on it? Maybe not your whole shit, but maybe everybody get like a third of it for a deposit, and then like the other 2/3 is like, yo, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, if the person say, Riggz, first of all, let's get this clear. I don't like gambling. I feel like it causes a lot of extra drama behind it, but it depends on the maturity of the people that gamble on it. So if the 2 people are gambling or mature enough to say, okay, if you won fair and square, then so be it. Salute to you. You won the money. Hey, I see you around. But then when it comes down to putting money up and everybody a goon and everybody a gangster in battle rap now, you bringing people with you because there's money on the line and what for. That's when the judges got to really not. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I'll never battle. Like if it's me and Sway Sever put a rack up for a battle, I would never agree to Chris Unbias being in that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because Chris Unbias don't. His name might be. Don't get me wrong. I definitely salute Chris Unbias. He's really a top tier person. He only likes top tier. He'll never judge that battle fair.
He's right.
You get what I'm saying?
Talk that. Because even when we're talking judges, it's always still going to be biased. No pun intended. But even when you're talking judges, it's still biased because you have people and you have opinions and feelings, and no matter what they say, that's how they're going to kind of curve to a little bit, roll with a little bit. So he's absolutely right. You absolutely right on that, Riggz. It's just it's all debatable in the end.
The best judges to judge paid battles got to be judges that don't like neither one of the dudes that's battling.
Facts.
Think about it. If Sway Sever, Rum Nitty, and Tay-Rock don't like me and Bad News, they think we both suck. You know what I'm saying? But they watch our battle, they going to give us an honest opinion. Like, all right, I don't like neither one of y'all, but you was better in this battle, though. You know what I'm saying? So we got to win the judges over because they don't like us. So we got to win them over now. But if you go in there with two of the judges likes nothing but top tiers because all they watches is smacks and all they go to is smack venues and there's a third and they only watch the people on the big stages and they see one person on the big stage more than they see the other, they automatically assuming that this dude is going to win because of the stages that he's been on, not because of, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, he's been on times, he's been on KOTD, he instantly going to win this battle. So they got their mind pre-made. It's already made up before the battle even started because of the platform that they've been on. So if you go in as an underdog and you smoke him and it's clear that you beat him, in his eyes, he can't see you losing because of the platforms that you've been on.
Where you from?
You know what I'm saying? And the people that you have battled on your resume.
That's a fact.
That's what I say. Certain people like Chris Unbias, if I was to get paid, I would not get paid. But if I was to get a paid judge battle, like a judge battle, I put my money up, he can't be on that judge board. I already know you're not voting for me. You know what I'm saying? You vote because the other dude is a top tier in your eyes. Or he's not a favorite for you.
Basically biased?
Who, Chris Unbias? Yeah, he's biased. Chris is biased, yeah. He's my man. I got all the respect in the world for him because of the things he's done, putting the spotlight on people that was coming up. But, yeah, I pay attention to a lot of these bloggers, man. They only talk about a handful of people. They don't talk about nobody else, only but a hand. And the only way you'll get him to talk about, or any one of these bloggers to talk about you, they got to like you. If they're not a fan of you, or they'll do, or you'll do something that they like, they don't speak. You can't find one blogger that speaks on every battle rapper that's out. They only speak on who's being mentioned by the next blogger or the next blogger or whoever this person pushing in the league or whoever this person pushing in their league, and that's the only thing. You can't find an all-around base battle rap blogger that's in the game right now. You can't name one. And I feel like Jay Black is the best one in the game to me right now, but he don't even speak only on what battle. He ain't done a BullPen blog yet. Only on URL. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay Black is one of the best bloggers. Yeah, shout out to him. He's one of the best bloggers. I love the way he blogs. He breaks it down and it's very entertaining. Like, I be in tune. But he only talks about URL battles. You know what I mean? So can you follow him?
It is a biasness, yeah.
It's a biasness, even with bloggers, it's a bias. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They only want to blog about particular battlers, only on particular events, only particular leagues.
Facts.
And I don't care for their attention.
And that's once
again.
That's
why we got the show, though, my nigga.
Yeah, like my nigga, appreciate that. Yeah, say that, my nigga, because that's what we try to do. That's what we doing. We have our opinions. We differ back and forth between different shit and all that, but that's our shit right there. We got to.
But we do that shit on our own. Yeah, I mean nobody hears that shit.
Yeah, we do that shit on our own. But when we on this shit, like how us all live, our shit is basically we do that shit. Everybody got their opinion. Like you said, just because a nigga gave an opinion don't mean that nigga hating. He just giving his opinion, bro. It ain't no hate involved. It ain't nothing. We just all giving our opinion. Everybody is everything, and it should be equal like that, without all the negativity and all the extra bullshit that people bring into it because they get emotional about their feelings. It's not about that. The culture is this nigga doing his thing, this nigga doing his thing. Everybody is adding to the culture. Let's just keep the negativity out of it. That's what we're trying to bring to it.
This this is the thing.
Well, I appreciate some negativity though every once in a while.
Yeah. We all do that. It's all cool. It's all cool. Like Sway saying, everybody. Yeah, go ahead, talk, Riggz, because that's all we saying. But hold up, before you say something, Riggz, let me ask you this: how you feel about the culture right now? Because that's what we're talking about, basically. How do you feel about the culture right now, and what we can do to change it or make it better, or just where the fuck it's going? You know what I'm saying? How you feel about it?
Too.
As fans and as a battle rapper.
Exactly. It's getting, honestly, battle rap is like it's getting watered down. And I say that to say the competition, the competitiveness in every battle ain't in them no more. You know what I mean? Like the views and the money that they making and the fans that they got and the followers that they got, they use all that as an excuse not to battle competition. Like, I feel like for example, I'll kill Tay-Rock. He's not that nice. You know what I'm saying? So say if I run with that and I go live and I say, yo, I'll kill Tay-Rock. Boom, boom, boom. Guess what's going to happen? The fans are going to tell me, who am I? Who are you to call Tay-Rock out? How many views you got? You ain't even got 1 million views battle. How you going to talk to Tay-Rock? You ain't never been on URL. How you going to talk shit to Tay-Rock? You see how many? That's 3 excuses already why I could never battle Tay-Rock. You know what I'm saying? But if I go to a dude right now in the league in Carolina and walk in their building and say, yo, who's your best dude in here? And they point at one guy and I'm like, I'll kill you. You'll be booked on the very next card. You know what I'm saying? Because being competitive on a lower tier is way more intense and it's more exciting than to be competitive on Smack Card or KOTD because they got to build the anticipation, they got to build the brand, they got to build this. It's too much building to do one battle. Like, I want to smoke you. You think you're better than me. Put us on the next card. That's just that simple. That's why I say battle rap ain't competitive like it used to be. It's watered down now. It's like boxing. It's like the rap game. It's like the industry now. You know what I'm saying? Catch me when I'm saying this. To book a battle, Tay-Rock and Rum Nitty, for an example. Rum Nitty came in smoking, doing his thing. Him and Av had a classic 1 million views. Boom, boom, boom. How long did it take before Rum Nitty and Av? Matter of fact, that's too easy. Tay-Rock came and called and Sue Surf out for 2-3 years? Like, he took him 2-3 years to build just to get one battle. Like, why is it taking 2-3 years to get a 30-minute battle? Why is it taking so long? It's not. You're not putting together no album. You're not putting together no project. Like, book it. Get it out the way. It's so many battles that could have been way better when the anticipation was right there. You don't get on-site battles, no. That's what I'm basically saying. When Mook battled Rex, when the Mook and Lux battled for the first time, it was straight word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my man on the upper side of this block said he's nice. My man on this block is nicer. Well, shit, we can meet up at this spot and we can get it right. All right. Matter of fact, next weekend, we'll link up. I'm going to let my man know he'll be there. And that's it. 7 days top, they there. Now, you waiting 7 months, a whole year, maybe a year and a half. You might be waiting 7 events. Like, why are you waiting so long for 2 guys to just get in the ring and battle? That's why but it sells for them, though. It sells. And I can't knock it because it's a great marketing strategy, but it ain't it for me.
I'll say this, too.
That's why I don't call people out.
During that time, we might have got the battles a little bit faster.
Yeah, we got them faster.
You know, like he was talking about with Mook and Lux the first time. After all that happened, we still got the Smack DVD on time. There's actually like an actual set schedule for that shit. That's a different topic and shit. You know what I mean? But we got that shit on time. Facts. That nigga. You know. Go ahead.
But you gotta look at the. I'm a real life Smack fan. I've been watching Smack since he had the the DVDs as well when one side was right side up and the other side was right side down. You know what I'm saying? The back of the DVD, you got to flip it up so to see the other side. Like I've been on Smack that long when Jin was battling the dude in the lobby in the back of the DVD. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on that type of Smack when you had to watch it to see which artists was getting the love in the streets and Stack Bundles was on the cover, shit like that.
Dude, there we go. Talk that shit.
My thing is when you start rubbing shoulders with Diddy and Busta Rhymes and people like that nature, they start telling you things. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, my man, you need to push your league like this. You'll get more money like that. And you went from you left the competitiveness in to start. He's selling niggas now. Mac ain't nothing but he's selling you. You know what I'm saying? Like let's keep it a million. This new class on PG, like the New Jersey Twerks and the Riders and the Jack Boys and nah, dog. Like they only good on Smack. They're only good on Smack. They're only good up there. Like me personally, I've never been sold on New Jersey Twerk. I don't see what the big ordeal is with this dude. He's just tall and loud. And why do you bounce so much in the ring? Why are you so tall bouncing around? You got ADD? I don't know what it is about it. You know what I'm saying?
That shit.
But he's marketable for Smack. I personally feel if you take New Jersey Twerk outside of Smack and put him in the bullpen in another league outside of his era where it matters, so if he come down to bullpen in the South where bullpen matters in the South, he won't get the same reaction standing in front of a nigga that's on me, News, Loso, PC. He'll get his boots smoked because you don't have we're not brainwashed by Smack. We really came here to hear bars. And if you can't spit within us, you're not going. You yelling out, I'm strapped in a bullpen crowd don't mean nothing to us. What's coming after that? You know what I'm saying? But if you go in Smack and say, I'm strapped in, the crowd goes crazy. I clap you in a coma. Oh, my God, you'll clap him in a coma. Oh, my. No, you got to say something. I'm waiting on him. Okay, you going to clap me in the coma to do what? Like, they just not, you know what I'm saying? Like, your threat's not making sense no more. And that's the difference. They'll say anything because it sounds good, but this is battle rap. You got to make sense while you rapping. In 1 minute you're talking about you got a car, you will flip my car over, and in the very next bar, my girl is a smut, and the bar after that, you're going to blow my house up, and then the bar after that, you back to stabbing me up. Like, you just all over the place. Like, you're not no longer constructing your rounds to beat your opponent. You just up here blabbering. And this is why I say Av stands out. This is why Av stands out, because if you listen to how Av write and rap his bars, it's all, everything makes sense from the beginning to the end. It's like once again, it's like you got certain people that comes out once in the blue moon that give you that battle feel that you've been missing outside of everybody else that just up there. You know what I mean? Av gives me that battle rap feel. Drum Nitty gives me that battle rap feel. Danny Myers gives me that battle rap feel. I mean,
who you got between sidebar on that? Who you got between Danny and Stings?
Honestly, I only watched the first round and.
He got quiet. Yeah, exactly. Look, hey, you good, YG? Because we were just talking about this early before we even got you on the horn. We were just talking about this early before we got on the horn.
But who you got for the first round? Who you got for the first round? All right.
I gave it to Danny.
Yeah, fact.
Danny got the first round, ball for ball.
Yeah, I gave Danny the first. I gave Danny the first. I gave Stings the third because Danny was on his I used to love her fucking common sense shit.
He said he ain't watch it yet.
I know that shit, but I'm just giving him my recap, nigga. And fucking the second was debatable, but I that shit to Danny the second. I can't lie.
I'm gonna ask y'all seen Bad News versus Rosso?
No, I ain't watched that shit. I was waiting.
Yo, I seen it.
You watched
it. What you want to talk about?
Hold on,
back up. What you want to talk about, my G? I seen that one. Who you got?
I'm going bad news.
I was gonna ask.
No. Back up. Who you got? Yeah. That's why he asked me. Go ahead. Who you got, Riggz? Cause I watched. Oh yeah, I watched that joint. I watched both. Yeah.
It's half and half.
I got Loso. Huh?
It's half and half. It's half and half for me.
Facts.
Because in the building, I had news win.
See, I wasn't in the building. I wasn't in the building.
I even had news win in the judgment. But on camera, it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? I got Loso winning on camera. I got news winning in the building.
Oh,
tell you, it's your energy. You see what I'm saying? It's that energy. You got that energy. You can captivate in the building. But on camera, this is when your bars got to start.
It's a whole different game. Yeah, we were debating that. Yeah. Okay.
So
look,
a lot of people.
Go ahead. A lot of people. What? Go ahead.
No, a lot of people got that building factor, and some people just made for this. You know what I mean? Some people are made for the building. Some people are made for the camera. Some people just can do both. Some people can win in the building and still win on camera with the same battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you at with that?
You can win in the building.
Do you feel you both?
I could do both.
There you go.
I could win on camera, in the building. But that's what everybody's going to say. But me personally, I done looked at a couple of my own battles like, oh, man, I could have done better. I'm not feeling myself right now on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's good.
Like, PC is a dude that could win in the building and on camera. Hymns don't win in the building. Hymns don't win in the building, but hymns win on camera.
Punchline champ. Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard, but you know what I mean? I salute both of my brothers, man. They got the best battle they ever hit, BullPen as of now.
Yeah, salute. That's that BullPen shit. That's that BullPen shit.
Leagues, man. Okay. We ain't competing with them. We chilling. We doing our own thing.
Let me jump in here real quick. Now I got a random. This is random. My man, he don't even know I'm going to ask this question. This is a random because I got locks. Why you cut your dreads, bro? Was it before you finish? I like I said, I got locks. Was it a change in energy, or was it just something you woke up and did, and deep down, I know you miss them. So let me answer the question.
Oh yeah, factory. You know you're gonna miss your hair. I feel bad, but I don't throw my hair away. It's in my dead ass. My hair's in a Louis bag, but
oh, there you go. Okay, that's some shit. Yeah, that's some shit niggas don't know about. We right there on that.
It's just a change of energy. A lot of people said I was better when I had dreads. Some people said I got crazier when I cut them out. I never see that. I mean, I don't know what to say, bro. I just wanted a new look. I mean,
I'm with you on that. Yeah, that's why I threw that out there. Yeah, that's why I threw that out there because I knew what it was. Like I said, I got locked, so I know how it is. Yeah. And I seen your shit was down there. Yeah, so
number.
Yeah. Those you dream and all that shit. That's some fuck shit. Yeah, the energy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was some random shit I just had to throw out there. So I knew that.
Be careful who put their hand in your hair.
Facts. You already know I know that. That's why you said that. Facts. That energy.
Put their hands in your hair at that energy. You already know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked. That's why I asked.
You get around people with positive energy. Exactly. Now I got somebody in my life that got positive energy. I said, you know what? Next time I go
that shit. See, I knew I was going, but that's some lock shit. Yeah, that's some. Yeah, okay. I know where I was going with that. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's some fact shit. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Okay, but look. Let me hit you with this one too. Okay. So we already talked about the regions, South, New York, and all of that. Blah blah blah. So you was going to do a battle against DMV. Who would you pick?
DMV. It got to be between Rado and Roller. But I'm more likely to pick Roller, because Roller a legend out there. So He got more clout in the DMV in my eyes. That's like Roller will put on one classic. I mean,
facts.
And like it'll be good in the building and it'll be crazier on camera. It's me and Roller battle in the DMV. But they bodies out there. Virginia the worst. Oh my God. But I'll go out there to battle Roller though. I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
You know, I know they bodies in Virginia. That's fine. I'll come to VA and see Roller. That's the bro right there. I'll come see him. I'll come out there and smoke his booth. Like I said, like certain people is good certain places. The love that Roller gets in DMV, he might not get in New York.
So we need to bring that. We need to bring that judge shit up in the joint though. That shit needs to be judged on the joint. Yeah, facts. See, my thing is, the sooner we can get everybody in a win/loss category, then the sooner that shit will become more of a sport. Now that shit's too subjective. We need actually like I know I hate to keep going back to grind time because I know that shit is fucking obsolete to a lot of these niggas listening, but grind time at least had win and loss to where you can have a record. You can at least have a record. You know what I mean? We could be like, yo, this nigga right here, say for instance, Dirtbag Dan somehow skated through fucking mad wins and little losses. But you know, we can at least have a graph. We can see this nigga on Grind Time West. They had you remember how that shit was, West, North. They had Florida, fucking Florida was the first shit, but you know what I mean. And you can see the niggas' records. You can be like, all right, this nigga's 7-1. This nigga from the Florida. This nigga's 7-1 from fucking the West Coast. Yo, somebody's about to take an L. We need more of that shit. My bad.
But nobody wants to hear that they lost. Damn.
I know, man.
That's
niggas
true.
need to hear that shit, though.
Hey, look, Riggz. Real quick, because we about to wrap this up. This is a staple question we like to ask on Bar Critics. How you feel about 2-on-2s? And if you had a 2-on-2, who was your partner?
Bad news.
Honest with you, I want to do a 2-on-2.
Oh, shit. Look, see, exclusive. Hold on. Talking about Bar Critics exclusive. First time somebody ever said that. Tell us why. Go ahead about that. Explain.
I want to do a 2-on-2. People think I want to do a 2-on-2. And if I was to do it, and if the opportunity comes to do a 2-on-2, me and PC. Hands down.
Okay, punchline champ.
Do you know what type of damage me and PC will do to somebody?
Facts.
You talk about it.
My opinion was Chef Curtis, but I'm just throwing that in there.
Nah,
me and Chef Curtis is an animal together as well. You know what I mean? Me and Street. I don't know if y'all familiar with Raleigh Streets.
Man, we bar critics. We know street hymns. We know all both men, bro. We bar critics. We know all them boys.
I could team up with any one of them, but the best connection will be people.
That'll be fire. That should be
fire.
fire.
That's where I could prove that. We got locked in on 2-on-2.
Yeah. See, BullPen ain't done. Don't be doing 2-on-2s and shit. What about Don't Flop? That's not an option. They be doing 2-on-2s though.
Yeah. Opportunity presents itself, man. We'll see what the future provides. But BullPen
be doing some shit though, man. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, we fucks with John and all. BullPen doing their shit, man. They really right now. When he first started, they were like the RBE of the South. But now this nigga he climbing the ladder. We've been watching you, we've been watching John, we've been watching all these niggas on BullPen. And these niggas is really fucking around and gonna be the URL of the South. So, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to, that's what bar critics do. We everywhere. You know what I'm saying? My man, the Bar Almanac and me, we everywhere. We watching niggas and we trying to show the culture for everybody in the South and everywhere. So, yeah, we paying attention. Everything is popping right now how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, most definitely. I appreciate the love that y'all showing the kids. I mean, it's a little bit more. I mean, it's plenty more work to put in. We ain't done yet. BullPen just getting started.
Oh yeah, we seen it. Yeah, facts. Cause we gonna be in that next event. We gonna be there.
John borderline a little mad scientist. One of them dudes that's just always mingling with stuff and then mess around and create a monster, not even realizing it. That's what John is. Never want to go outside. Always want to be playing with Legos and then realize he just built a corporation. That's John.
Fact. Talk that rich shit, nigga.
Bro is he definitely got a lot of things in his plan. I see it in his movement. You know what I'm saying? So salute to BullPen, man. That's the fam. That's the home. I mean, we only getting started. Like, as long as I'm still battle rapping, BullPen will forever be popping.
That's so fact.
We in the Ville, man, so that's just only like 4.5 hours away.
We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, we better be in the building. Fuck that shit.
But look though, salute to Riggz. Riggz, we see you, baby boy. We know you on your grind. All our listeners is paying attention and they see you doing your thing. Shout out to BullPen, salute to John the Don, salute to Riggz for getting on with us and chopping it up with us, man. Right. Bar critics, look, what we need to do, go ahead and shout out all your social media, everything niggas need to know to get in touch with you, your music, everything, because we're going to be playing all that shit. We're going to do all that shit. So shout out all your shit right now.
Oh, man, y'all can follow me on Twitter at Baghdad Riggz. There's Baghdad Riggz on everything, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. It's Riggz the God. Don't ask why I made my name that. I was trolling one day and decided to change it. But, Riggz the God is my name on Facebook, you know what I mean? But everybody that support what I'm doing, I appreciate y'all in every aspect of the game. Salute to John, salute to the whole BullPen staff, family, PC, News, Low Soul, Hymns, Flames, the whole team Wordplay. It's a new squad about to get put together. We're going to bring that out in the future soon. Salute to my little bro Trez. Salute to the Brim niggas and all my niggas, man. We just doing our thing out here. I mean, it's, know that we ain't no stopping us, man. BullPen over the bullshit. Carolina King of Wordplay, man. You already know who it is.
Facts, Carolina, baby. Hey, Riggz, once again, we appreciate you, my G. We gonna get this shit out there. It's bar critics. We know the culture. Like I said, once again, salute, my G, for getting on the horn with us and chopping it up with us, because that's what we do for battle rap. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it out there, baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing y'all thing.
Yeah.
Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Salute. You know what I mean? That's how we do. Carolina all day.
Let's do it.
Oh, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, man. Bar critics, we know the culture. Salute the Riggz. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Bar